we've got the view. And we've got Eve here, who's a permaculture expert, and he's going to tell us about the potential about this property.
Yeah, it's a beautiful property. You can see that it's got two amazing flat spots on it, lovely spots for a house and a great view and good energy. The only real agricultural potential would probably be in this little nook right here. Great spot for some contours, maybe some terracing, or at least some living fence posts put in, and then natural terracing if you want to go slow. There is a water system. We have to figure out where that water comes from and how much it is. If that water system works and a little solar pump is put onto it, we could probably have beautiful gardens right in front here. Lots of little herb gardens. Do everything in contour and make it look gorgeous, you know. Once it's cleared up there, you'll have a beautiful view and the gardens right below it. Here you get to watch everything grow. Little agroforestry sites all around here, and lots of Chileno that needs to be macheted and can turn into mushroom growing, and definitely for mulch.
Awesome.
That's about it, eh?
Yeah, that's like it.
And what about
that's the flat area.
This kind of little...
Yeah, that could be more gardens. You could do like your close veggies here for your, you know, for the kitchen garden, and then have more of your staple stuff down there if it's harder to get to.
That's the flat area up there, and the views are just amazing.
You know? So I like actually that for your trees. So nice buffer from the road too if you plant your edible forest garden there and focus on your veggies on the terraces in that spot. Yeah, other than that, you know, there's a phycase, which means that it's fixing nitrogen, but you probably want to get rid of the spiky nitrogen fixers and throw in some leucaenas and some like more chill acacias so you don't end up having thorns in your feet all the time.
Right.
But it's a good sign that they're there. It means the soil up there is fairly healthy. You know, this will definitely need a lot of compost making. But keep the horses and cows in here. Machete all this and let the Chileno grow, and have a couple cows just moving around and donating the fertility to build up those terraces. And you'll be rocking.
And it's interesting how it's so near to town in one sense, but it feels like quiet, and the views are just spectacular. Like from here, especially on this pad, amazing views out to Mandango, Sacred Mountain, and all of the hills all around.
Yeah, and the view up there is the same if you machete, and it's you could build a house up there.
Yeah, have it like a second floor terrace veranda or something, and it'd be lovely. Throw a few hammocks up there. Even here, you know, nice little cabin.
Yeah.
You could top off this and use it for making some of your terrace work, or even use this earth for the mud that you'll build with, you know. Have a nice like structured first floor. I'd want an open second floor with this kind of view. I'd want a nice open veranda on a second floor to just feel like you're soaring.
Should we try to kind of show the boundary?
Sure.
It seems pretty simple. If you can see on the camera the fencing that's running around.
Yeah, it's the green, it's the bright green Chilena that is kind of like where the fence ends.
Yeah, that's not the property. But there's other Chilena up here. It's only the only reason it's not bright green is because it's old, and that's why it's got to be macheted down and let it grow fresh again for the cows and the horses to munch on.
Yeah.
And then it runs all around the edge of this little hillock that we're standing on, and along the road here, so you've got road access, and then further around behind that side.
It's a good property. It's probably one of the best valued ones out here in Vilcabamba.
I would say so at the moment, yeah, sure. Should we go and try and show something from up there? Or do you think
we could do a little flash from up there.
Yeah,
let's do it.
So the land is about 1 hectare in size as far as we know. No one's sure of the exact dimensions yet until it gets surveyed, but somewhere around 1 hectare. And from here, we're looking out on that same view we were just looking at. We're just a little bit higher up, and it's kind of hard to see because there's all this old Chilena, as Eve was saying. So when and if this is all macheted down, you'd have like a beautiful kind of rolling view down through the valley.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you've got basically just Chileno and Fique. And you can see there's a few flat spots up here for little mini gardens, herb gardens, you know, the lettuces that you want to be really close to you so you can just cut it and bring it to the kitchen.
And this is a pretty big feeling flat area up here. It's kind of hard to tell because of the growth, but it feels to me like this could be pretty, you could even put like 2 dwellings up here if you wanted to, right?
Yeah, exactly. Or a dwelling in a little pond, or a dwelling in a giant cistern thing, or dwelling in a bit of gardens. For sure, the kitchen gardens. Yeah, but it is a nice big space, definitely.
Yeah.
And for me, the best thing about it is the view, really.
Yeah.
The best thing about it is the energy you have being on a little knoll.
A lot of potential.